Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel, guys. So what I have for you guys today is going to be the start of the FIFA 18 Preston North End career mode. Now, if you have been subscribed to the channel for quite a while now, I did do one of these back in FIFA 17 and back in FIFA 16 as well, and I may have even done one in FIFA 15 as well. But this year for career mode, guys, I'm actually super hyped for it because EA have made quite a few improvements to it this year, and so I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into a career mode this year with my beloved Preston North End. Of course, all you guys will know by now, I do support Preston North End, so that is the reason that we are going to be starting a new career mode with them today. But for this career mode, I'm going to be doing it slightly different than I did for all my other career modes in the past few FIFAs. Basically, I want you guys to be heavily involved in some of the decisions that we actually do make in these episodes. So throughout the video today and throughout pretty much the majority of the series, I'll be posing to you guys different sorts of questions for maybe players you think I should sign, players you think that should be in the starting 11, and I'll also give you guys some polls to go ahead and vote on the outcome of what you want to see. So in this first episode today, guys, we won't be signing anyone because I want you guys to leave your suggestions in the comments down below. So we'll take a look at the squad Preston have got for this year's career mode, and we'll also play the first game of the season. So going into this year's career mode on FIFA 18, as you can see there, we only have a budget of 2.5 million, and when you compare that to some of the other teams in the championship, that is not a lot of money. So we're going to have to be quite wise actually with how we spend our money, but I'm up for a challenge. Also as well, for this series, we are going to be playing every game on legendary difficulty, which it could be a bit interesting. I'm just going to say that I tend to think that I'm alright at FIFA 18, so legendary difficulty, I don't want to make it too easy and go on world class, so we'll go on legendary to start off with and we'll see what happens. So what we'll do first of all, guys, is I will talk you through what I think is probably our strongest 11 at this point in time at the start of the career mode. So we'll start at the back, guys. So in goal we have a bit of a dilemma to go ahead and discuss straight away. I'll actually leave a poll for you guys to vote on this as to who do you think should be our starting goalkeeper in the championship this season. Of course, we've got Chris Maxwell and Declan Rudd. Chris Maxwell, of course, has been the keeper playing in real life, but Declan Rudd, of course, can't really help that as he has been injured. So in terms of the career mode, guys, who do you think should start? Of course, they're both at the same rating, so I'll leave that one down to you. Then as we go over our back four, we've got Darnell Fisher, Tom Clark, the captain in there, Paul Huntington and Greg Cunningham. So in terms of transfers, I'm pretty happy with our back line. I'd say that our goalkeeper situation is sorted, and defensively I'm pretty happy. But then as we do move on into our midfield, that's where a couple of dilemmas I think start to be thrown up. So as a midfield two at this point in time, I'm going ahead and put Ben Pearson and Alan Brown in there. Now in terms of a defensive midfielder, realistically we've only got Ben Pearson and John Welsh, and as John Welsh is 33 years old, this is a position which I think we need to strengthen. So the first position that I want you guys to go ahead and suggest a player for is a defensive midfielder. I think that when Pearson's suspended, Welsh can't always be relied upon. As much as I love him in real life, he's just going to be downgraded so quickly because he is quite old in FIFA. So a CDM is your first person to suggest a player for. Then as we do move on to our wingers, I'm going to put Shawnee Maguire as a left mid to start out with because I do like Preston playing this one striker formation. I think that with Maguire cutting in from the left hand side, he could be quite dangerous with that. Then on the other side we've got Tom Barcusen. I mean, just look at his pace, 92 acceleration, 93 sprint speed. That is ridiculous. And then in at the cam spot, we do have Daniel Johnson. I think he can do quite a bit of damage actually playing in that position. And then up top, of course, we have the main man, Jordan Hugill. Hopefully he's not going to ask to leave like he did in real life on this career mode because I want to see him do well in this season. And speaking of Jordan Hugill, actually, this is going to be the second position which I think we really do need to strengthen in this transfer window because realistically we only have 3 strikers at the moment. We have Jordan Hugill, Sean Maguire, who I'm intending to play out wide, and Mavididi as well, who's only 57 rated and he is a lone player as well. So the 2 main positions that I think I need to strengthen in this transfer window is a CDM and a striker, and maybe a winger as well, but that's not a priority. So the first thing I think I have to do in this career mode is, I'm sorry, but Ben Pringle just isn't good enough, I don't think, for Preston in real life or in this career mode. So we are going to be adding him to the transfer list. He'll hopefully bring in a bit of money, and he's just not good enough. We're also going to be sending Mullenstein out on loan. I think that he should have a pretty good potential actually. From watching him in real life, I am quite a fan of this guy and I think he could do well. But for the time being, I'm going to add him to the loan list because realistically, I don't think he'll get much football at the moment. The board expectations for this career mode, they want us to be finishing in mid-table. Now, I don't know, but myself, I want us to be aiming for the playoffs for this first season in the Preston career mode, guys. I think that's a realistic target, but I mean, with us playing on Legendary, who knows what'll happen. Okay guys, so it didn't actually take that long for us to get a transfer offer for Ben Pringle. So it is from Burton Albion. They're offering 570k. So we'll go ahead and negotiate. We'll try and get a little bit more out of Nigel Clough and we'll see what he's got to say. Okay, so they've offered 570k, which is just a tiny bit under his actual valuation. So I'm not going to be stupid and ask for like 10 million or something because realistically, I want Ben Pringle to leave in this transfer window. So I don't think I'm going to be outrageous with this. I'm going to offer, I'm going to say 650k. I think that's a fair offer. Submit offer. Let's see what he's saying. Okay, so they've come back saying that they can offer 630k. So that's more than they were originally offering. And to be honest, I'm just going to go ahead and accept that. And I think that's a good deal for us, to be honest. And Ben Pringle, he's off to Burton. Also as well, guys, in this career mode, we are going to be training some of our players, obviously, to get them to grow to a higher potential. So at the moment, these are the players who I'm going to select to train. I think that these are the players which predominantly I would like to grow their ratings. So we're going to go ahead and try and get them bumped up a few stats. So looking over our fixtures at the start of the season, we definitely don't have the best fixture list at the start, of course. These are the real life fixtures. So first of all, we do have Sheffield Wednesday, then we have Plymouth in the Cup, and then we have Leeds, Derby, Reading and Middlesbrough. So it's a tough start to August. And unfortunately for us, Ben Pearson has picked up an injury in training, so he will be missing the first game of the season, which isn't ideal. So obviously, as we don't have Ben Pearson for this one, what I decided to do is drop DJ back into holding midfield from that cam role and then bring Josh Harrop into the team for his first start of the season. So it's a bit annoying that we do have Ben Pearson. Luckily for us, it's not a long-term injury, but this is the squad we're going with. Let's try and get a win, guys. So guys, here we go into the first game of the FIFA 18 Preston North End career mode. We're coming up against Sheffield Wednesday, and in FIFA 18, they have got a decent squad, so it's not going to be an easy game by any stretch of the imagination, but I suppose in real life, we did win this game, so let's see what happens. A nice bit of play here with Shawnee Maguire. He's so fast. Our wingers in this game are proper fast. Let's try and get this one in to Barkusen. He's flaps. Oh, John Hugill hits the post. No way has he not scored that. Let's go, Josh Harrop. That's a great touch. Can he play it in to Tom Barkusen? He can. The touch was big. Oh, but the keeper again, Westwood. He's so hard to get past. I know, Wednesday going forward, they're always going to be a threat. Gary Hooper here. Don't let them get a shot away. You just can't let them have any space. That was bad from me. And oh, Gary Hooper then. How has he missed that? That's a big opportunity. I mean, going forward, they're absolutely carving me apart here. I just can't get anywhere near to any of them. And then they score. 26 minutes in and Sheffield Wednesday managed to take the lead. I'm not too happy with that because it's Barry Bannon as well, for God's sake. But before this, we've been playing quite decent, so we are in the game, but this isn't a good start for us. Let's go, boys. On the counter-attack is where I feel like we can do our most damage. That's a great touch by Hugill there into Barkusen. Can he get it back to Hugill? He can. Hugill, surely. Oh, Westwood makes the save again. Let's go, Johnson, in the box, gets it in to the back post for Harrop. Yes, Josh Harrop manages to get our first goal of the Preston North End career mode. That was all carved out then by Daniel Johnson. That fake shot he did on the box there to whip it into the back post. Harrop was always going to finish that. 1-1, we're back in this game, boys. Look at this here from Daniel Johnson, completely sold his man, whips that into the back post, and Harrop with a volley on his debut. Let's go, boys. Right, this is some nice build-up play here with the boys. Let's get this out wide to Harrop. Harrop, can he deliver into Johnson? Johnson, oh, the keeper Westwood yet again manages to make a save. What a keeper Westwood is in FIFA 18, guys. Oh, let's go. Nice bit of footwork here from Josh Harrop. Can he get onto his right foot for a shot? Maybe he does shoot, but it's straight into the hands of Kieran Westwood. Oh no, Sheffield Wednesday really coming at us in these closing stages. Oh my word, Gary Hooper. I thought that was nestling in the back of the net then. Inches wide of the bottom corner then. We got away with that. Oh no, Forestieri bursting into the box. We've got to close them down in these situations. It's the last minute. Get out, boys. No! We've conceded in the 90th minute there. I actually don't believe this, guys. We have been dominating this second half in terms of chances, but in the 90th minute, Sheffield Wednesday managed to find the winner there. It was Forestieri. I don't know how he managed to outstrength Tom Clark there, but then a bit of poor defending. How's he unmarked there? Oh dear, it's Kieran Lee. I'm not happy with that. And there we have it, guys. Our first episode of the Preston career mode. It started out so promisingly, but we have started with a defeat, but I think that just goes to show we need to improve this team, guys. So that is what I want you guys to do in the comments down below. Like I said at the start of the video, I would like you guys to suggest both a CDM, a striker, and maybe a winger as well, who you'd like me to sign in this career mode. Remember, we don't have the biggest of budgets. We only have about 3 million to go ahead and spend, but not the best start, but that will wrap it up for this video, guys. So guys, if you have enjoyed this first episode of the Preston career mode, make sure you do hit a like. It is always massively appreciated, guys, and if you would like to see more of the series more regularly, make sure you do smash the like, and as well as that, guys, make sure you do subscribe for regular championship and FIFA content. But apart from that, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.